This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. They have code cards from a huge variety of sets, so definitely check it out, PotownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDoseTCG, you get 5% of your next order. How cool is that? What's up YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be playing with the second place winning list of the San Diego Regionals. Malachi Sparks actually got second with Lucario and Melmetal, and we're here to review the deck and just play a couple of matches with it so you guys know how good the deck actually is. First of all, why does this deck pop out of nowhere? Well, we already saw that a similar list did very well throughout the season, but this time around we know that Mewtwo is popular, we know that Malamar is popular, and Gardevoir is popular, and this list has a great matchup against all of those. Not only that, it does have an answer against those stall archetypes, Pidgeotto Control, as well as the Florges dolls with Fossil Bind and Omastar. So we do have their one rare candy in here. We do have the unidentified fossil and the greens engine, so getting this out is not hard at all. And we also have, of course, this being a main answer against a lot of those psychic types. We have the full metal wall, reducing damage done to us by 30. We have resistance, reducing the damage done to us by psychic types by 20. And we have the metal frying pan, getting rid of our weakness and also reducing the damage done to us by 30. So a very defensive deck. And we still use the Fiery Flint and all that to get energies, the fire energies, to be able to use Welder to get, of course, the speed necessary to use full Metal Wall GX as early as possible. If we can get the full effect going from full Metal Wall GX, we can even discard all energies attached to the opponent's active Pokemon to slow them down. How good is that? And then we also have one copy of the Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff thrown in here because it's a great card all around, and if you can be able to set this card up, you're gonna smack a lot of damage. We have Welder, so we can set this up in one turn, and Jumping Balloon can just come out of nowhere against GX based decks. Also a little bit of sniping capabilities with Puffy Smasher GX. We don't use it often, but sometimes if you don't use full Metal Wall GX on your first turn, you're gonna be using that. We have custom catchers to be able to overcome those Lily's Pokédolls and all that, but it also gives you a great answer against non-GX decks, which seem to be getting a little bit more popular by the days. We have Tackle, the engine here, making sure we can grab our Mallow and Lana, or yeah, that's the Cynthia Caitlin to just repeatedly recover supporters in the sense of maybe you can get a Welder back, maybe you can get a Faba back. Faba is in here for, of course, Keldeo. That means we can get rid of the Calyx well, smack down Power Plant, and smack that Keldeo to the discard pile. We, of course, are going to be relying on the greens engine, so that's why we're going to be able to get, of course, all these combo pieces immediately. And getting a greens engine going with Reset Stamp and Power Plant is probably the most strongest combo in the entire game, so that's why it's still good. This is the list that we're going to be trying out. There's a couple of metal energies in here, but mainly we'll try and use Welder on the first turn, and we'll see how that goes out. Okay. I did mention that it has a great matchup against Mewtwo, it has a great matchup against Gardevoir, it has a great matchup against Malamar, so these are three decks that are very prominent in the meta right now, so I do understand why Lucario Melmetal came out of nowhere. We saw it before, so its history always likes to repeat itself, and this is the best evidence here with Lucario and Melmetal. Of course, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, be sure to do so you don't miss any competitive TCG videos. We're gonna have a lot of new decks to be checking out on the channel here, winning lists, of course. And then, yeah, to end the year, there's also gonna be a great summary of what we went through, all the tournaments, the World's experience, and all that. So definitely subscribe. And we are facing off against Fairy deck with Metal Pokemon. I do think there's a Jirachi in there. I wonder what this is. We're gonna go first. Maybe we can get the first turn Welder, otherwise we greens for it. Okay, we have the Welder, only for 1 energy though, but could be worse, right? We have a Welder, we have a Pokégear. Things could be worse. Maybe we top deck Fiery Flint, or yeah, let me think here. Maybe we should use Pokégear to be able to find, of course, a green. That could help out. 2 Welders in a row. Okay, Pidgeotto Control. Is that the deck we're up against? I'm gonna go for a Pokégear, maybe we find green. We find the green. I think I'm gonna prefer going for green so we can get Fiery Flint immediately. So we have a better Welder and also Energy Spinner so we can get that metal energy. I think that is the better option for us right now. Okay. We can use Fiery Flint right away, or we could wait. I think I'm gonna wait. We're gonna go with the Energy Spinner. We go first, so Energy Spinner is not as powerful, but we can at least give an attachment of the turn, and then next turn we can use Welder for a full potential. We might as well use it right now. I don't think this list will be heavily used on the dentist. It's Pidgeotto, so we might as well get rid of the Power Plant, Tackle could also help to just thin out the deck a little bit. We can get out another attacker, as well as Cynthia Caitlin here. Don't think we'll need too many attackers, so I'm gonna get rid of the Lucario Melmetal straight away. Let's get rid of it. So Fiery Flint, getting rid of Power Plant and the Lucario Melmetal. We have more tackles to go around, so we'll just grab all the energies while we can. We have all the Gusting in the deck. Reset stamps are more important. And the Metal Frying Pans. That is something we want to draw out of our Welder next turn. So if we Welder and we draw into a Metal Energy, we can go with the Heavy Impact immediately. But I think going for the full Metal Wall is a little bit better. And if this is Pidgeotto control, I think we are in a huge amount of trouble here, because we are definitely wanting to get our fossil up. So maybe I should have gone with the green to just go for unidentified fossil, but I don't know what this list is. It runs fairy Pokemon of all things, so I don't know if this is either an attacking version of a deck or if it's Pidgeotto control. Having fairy Pokemon in there is causing me a little bit worry. I wonder. Okay, communication. What is this? Could also be Florges. Florges dolls. We'll see. So, while we're at it, we don't need to reduce the damage. We're just gonna go for a full-on Welder. There we go. Da-da-da-da. We have Metal Frying Pan. Not that it matters too much here. Metal Frying Pan. Attach of the turn will not do the trick here. And attach of the turn will not do the trick. We could use Steel Fist to accelerate a Metal type energy. Or we could go for the full Mallow Lana GX immediately. Think I'm gonna go for Steel Fist? Not really. That's not gonna matter too much. So we're gonna go full Mallow Lana GX. If it is a control archetype, I'm gonna regret that decision immediately. We need to set up our unidentified fossil as quickly as possible. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. The only thing we need is like a Metal type energy. There's Pidgeotto. This is probably gonna be Florges, if I had to guess. Okay, Whimsicott, of all things. Okay, now I am not afraid at all. Okay, coughing as well. Interesting. At least we the damage done to us is reduced by a lot. So he gets rid of coughing and wheezing. Interesting. I got rid of a Power Plant, which is definitely not great. Okay, 2 damage counters get dropped on us. Not too scary here. We have Mallow and Lana to deal with that. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for Cynthia Caitlin. That means we can get back a green so we can assure that we know what to do. The bad thing is that we got rid of a Power Plant. Could get it back with, of course, the loop of Lusamine. Because with Cynthia Caitlin, you can recover your Lusamine, so that's fantastic. For a second there, I thought it was Pidgeotto control, but not really. Seeing a Fairy type, immediately thought like this is gonna be some sort of attacking deck. I thought it was a Alolan Ninetales with the tool drops and stuff, but nope. It's Pidgeotto with something else. Stellar Wish. Hopefully we will be able to grab ourselves the Metal Energy here. Otherwise, we'll be in a huge amount of trouble because we're gonna be a little bit slow. Although we do have Mallow and Lana. Also, Mega Lopunny will be pretty useless because he's not gonna get out too many GXs. Here is Jirachi. So we have Stamp. Not gonna help us too much. Cynthia Caitlin is gonna be. We're gonna put a. Yeah, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna discard the Great Catcher. Nah. We won't be needing like too many fire energies right now. Although manual retreats could happen. I'm gonna get rid of 1 Welder. And we are gonna grab back a green. For next turn, we have nothing. Yeah, nothing to work with. We're gonna have to go with full Metal Wall. Unfortunately. We could stamp. We have more stamps to go around, so stamp for you. And now we are gonna go for... We could give an attachment of the turn to a bench, Lucario Melmetal. We do have Mallow and Lana, so couldn't hurt, right? We could wait. Yeah, I'm gonna give 1 energy. It's okay. We have energy, so we could go for an attack either way. So here comes the Steel Fist. 50 damage. So the good news is that, yeah, we get a Metal type energy. This is set up. So this guy can smack for 150 damage. So the damage is reduced to us by a lot. So that means by 60. I don't know if he can smack too much damage with a Whimsicott. The good news is we have a green. We can search for that power plant and smack that Whimsicott in the discard pile rather quickly. Also, we need to check if Lusamine is in the deck so we can recover our power plants. And then it's going to be easy from now on. So it has a great matchup against fairy decks all around. Don't know why the opponent is still trying their best to set up. I don't see anything happening right here. Faba. Okay, could get rid of the metal frying pan. Not that we mind. That means he... okay, Roxy again. Interesting strategy. He's getting a lot of cards. That was a Pidgeotto and a Naganadel. Oranguru. He's going on the control variant. What is this? Getting back the combo pieces. And he's asleep, so that was kind of irrelevant. At this point, I don't need anything, so I think I'm gonna Welder one energy onto our benched Lucario Melmetal and see how we go from there. We're gonna get a KO either way. Okay, Metal Frying Pan for you as well. We have the communication, so we can search out for the Omastar. Rare candies in there. And unfortunately, unidentified fossil is nowhere to be found. Excuse me. Okay. So nowhere to be found, so we're gonna have to wait until we draw into it with the prize cards. Metal energy over here. And here comes the Steel Fist. Bam. So we have two of these giant Pokemon set up. Not gonna attach more energies. That last energy is for the benched one. Unidentified fossil. Nope. Also not overusing the Pokégears. He might stamp us to a low hand size. We don't want to break, right? The only thing we need is like getting KOs simultaneously and just finding our power plant to go over the ability of a Whimsicott. That's all we need to do. It's a very strange matchup to show you guys how good this deck is, but let me assure you, against Mewtwo, awesome. Against Malamar, awesome. Against Gardevoir, awesome. You have lots of favorable matchups going for you if you can set up properly. I don't know. Against ADP, I don't know. The damage output is reduced by 60, so their attacks, actually, they're gonna have to 3-shot you. Ooh, that's very scary to think about. I think, yeah, very scary to think about because they typically smack 180 after they used Altered Creation GX, and with reduction by 60, that means they smack 120, so they have to use it 3 times. A little bit on the slow side since we have Mallow and Lana. And we can also use full Metal Wall GX at the full potential. So with so many cards in hand, I'm just gonna stamp him. Wow. And we're gonna go for a green. What do we actually need? Custom catchers could be nice, so he doesn't draw too many cards. Power plant is also nice. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna go for the Pidgeottos here, since that way we slow him down more and he might even give up sooner. Heavy impact. Bam. Do we get the unidentified fossil? There we have it. Nope, it's a switch. Switch is also good. If we get damaged a lot, we can use Mallow and Lana and switch at the same time, so we can get the attacker back up. So now he only has 2 airmails, and he got stamped. I think that was our second stamp. Gonna leave 1 stamp. If he miraculously gets a KO, he can do it, whatever. But slowing him down, I think, is the better option. Okay, what is this? Tyrogue. Interesting. Could smack 30 damage. Actually, 3 damage counters. Ooh. So actually that Tyrogue can dish out more damage than this Oranguru ever could, because with the reduction of Metal Frying Pan and the full Metal Wall, this Oranguru dishes out 0 damage. While this Tyrogue goes through everything and puts 3 damage counters on herself. Very strange deck to face. Also, there was like 3 big tournaments going around. We had one in Singapore, I believe. We had one in Australia, and then of course the San Diego and the United States. So yeah, that Tyrogue smacking damage on ours is not fun. So, don't need to use Mallow Lana, I think. Pokégear, what do we get? Another green. That's fun. I actually don't need anything. Could target something down, but it's irrelevant at this point. Just want to use green to thin out the deck, and I'm actually gonna grab myself... Do we have metal type energies in the discard pile? Not really, so that's not an option. Faba. Another green, and I actually don't need anything. Just want to thin out the deck. Just gonna go for these 2 cards so we can tin the deck. He could stamp us, that's okay. Tackle, Cynthia Caitlin. Yeah. I'm just gonna smack damage. Here we go, heavy impact. Bam! 3 prize cards, that's very easy. So, unidentified fossil. Yeah, here we have it. So that's the problem you have with those one-offs. So sometimes against control you need to be very quickly so you can get your unidentified fossil or Omastar or whatever from the prize cards. Air Mills. What is he up to? This guy does have free retreat. I think it's very funny that all the baby Pokemon have free retreat, including things like Munchlax. Very interesting. Because Munchlax is rather a slow Pokemon. Instead of having a free retreat. Why does he have Whimsicott if he doesn't even bench his little baby Pokemon? Whimsicott evolves. There's a lot of one-ups in this deck. Okay, the stamp, I predicted that. We have a Welder, so we can at least draw cards. Okay. Roxy again. He's gonna get 6 cards, presumably. Yeah, lots of one-ups. What is this deck? Strange deck. Pidgeotto. I don't know. I don't know what we're facing. Sacrificing a Pidgeotto. And now the Tyrogue fails. Lucky for us. Okay. Here comes energy. I'm gonna put it on the active, so maybe we can manually retreat if we have switch either way. Interesting. Get out of here. Bam. Yeah, guys, getting a little bit sick over here. The winter is coming, so it's getting colder. And yeah, tournaments. I do think there's still a couple of tournaments left, but the big tournament I'm going to... Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Wow. Alolan Ninetales. That's actually the only thing that can slow us down. We do have Custom Catcher left, but should have not wasted my Custom Catchers now that I think about it. He only has 11 cards left, so I'm not gonna stamp him anymore. What can we do about this? Custom Catchers. We have Stamp. Mount Cornet could be very fun. I'm gonna take one more prize card, and then hopefully we can deck him out with the right strategy. Let's get this guy. All the other Pokemon cannot attack either way, so... Heavy impact. Bam. Okay, that is the only weakness that Lucario Melmetal actually has, is like this Luminous Barrier one. Although we used all of our Custom Catchers, so there's no way around it anymore. We do have an option, and that is to use Mega Lopunny to just snipe, although we already used our GX move, so that's also not an option. And this guy can smack like nothing of damage. We're just gonna deck him out at this point. Just gonna put Unidentified Fossil down. Or do we? We're just gonna pass, I think. Pokégear can grab us whatever. It's not necessary. Although we could heal damage, but it's not necessary right now. Just gonna pass this out. It's gonna be one of those deck out situations. And this guy still needs a lot of energies. Counter energy is no longer in the standard format, and he's gonna keep on drawing cards with Pidgeotto. So many cards in the discard pile. This Alolan Ninetales is like the only weakness we have. Just gonna pass us out. I think that's the best way. He's gonna smack damage onto ourselves, and that's gonna get reduced by 60 damage. That's only 20 damage. We can leave that out, and we're just gonna pass it out until we win. Yeah, that's the plan. Maybe unidentified fossil, but he still has no Pokemon on his bench anymore, so that will not work either way. Okay, as soon as he benches something, we are gonna smack down unidentified fossil. So in this scenario, using my GX move was not the brightest idea. Okay, that is not a lot of damage that he smacks. Only 3 cards. Does he still have Cynthia left? He's gonna go through a lot of damage in order to KO us. And as soon as we smack down Mallow and Lana, there's not... Okay! Smacking more damage. Oh, 50 damage. We are impressed. So this is the most defensive deck you've ever seen. So we're putting this back. And now the Mallow and Lana. And we are actually gonna heal. We're gonna get rid of a Lucario Melmetal. And not Power Plant. A Metal Energy. Here we go. We're healed completely. And we are not gonna do anything. We could give a Metal Energy here while we're at it. And we're just gonna pass the turn. He only has 3 cards left. We have Mount Cornet together with Lusamine. Only 1 card left. We still have another Mallow and Lana. It's very ridiculous. Is he gonna be decking out? Aurora Beam for 20 damage. He has to do that a lot. Yeah. Here you go, Faba. Get rid of that counter gain. What now? Does he have a Cynthia? Does he have a Cynthia? Or is he decked out? He has a shuffle card, Tate and Liza, still not over. 20 cards. Okay. He gets 5 cards. We can still take that, right? We have a Metal Energy in the discard pile, so smacking this down, getting a Metal Energy back. And then we pass. Okay, now he cannot attack, which is fun, so we're just passing out. Does he still have another Tate and Liza? Okay, I think we're just gonna have to manually retreat with all these cards and just get them back with the Mount Cornet. Ta-da! More cards for us. Do we still have a way to win this? I don't think so. We have so many cards in the hand. Oh boy, we're gonna get decked out. Strange scenario right here. Strange scenario. This is the weirdest video I recorded all week. It's crazy. So is there an option? Lusamine can get back. We don't have shuffle cards. We don't have shuffle cards. And now we are gonna get decked out. Ah, no shuffle cards, that means we are screwed. Maybe playing one Cynthia could be fantastic, but that's one Tate and Liza saved him. And there's nothing we can do. We could retreat again and then get energy cards in the hand, but we cannot shuffle them in. So this is kind of annoying. But we're gonna give him the win, right? He just played it well. This is the only weakness this deck has. Definitely check out the deck if you're facing off against Mewtwo and Malamar and all that, because it's definitely legit. The opponent couldn't take any prize cards. We're so defensive, but with this stall card, there's nothing we can do. Anyhow, hopefully you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, be sure to demolish the like button, test this deck out for yourself. And yeah, if you want to see more TCG Online battle videos, definitely subscribe for more content. And well played, and there's nothing we can do. We're just gonna go for yeah, the good old pass. Yeah, that was it. That's how we lost against a little Ninetales, but it's just fun showcasing you the weakness of this deck. Definitely test it out. It is definitely legit, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out.